Hello and welcome. My name is Dwayne Johnson. I'm an executive with our company, 5 Links Enterprises. I'm going to take you through a short but detailed overview of our company and its powerful compensation plan. By the end of my explanation, you should be in a position to make an educated business decision whether 5 Links is a financial vehicle for you or not. So please sit back, relax, take some notes, and be sure to write all your questions down. At the end of this short overview, I will provide 5 Links' most frequently asked questions, but if your questions still aren't answered effectively, make it a point to get all those questions answered by somebody qualified to do so. I'm going to use this highlighting tool to navigate you through this presentation, which makes it easy for you to follow along. So let's get started. Based on a recent survey last year, more than 100 million Americans search for ways to generate supplemental income. Research shows an additional $300 a month would have prevented 58% of the bankruptcies filed in the United States. 5 Links provides a Plan B income. You may ask, why 5 Links? Well, it simply creates a financial life vest for those wanting financial freedom, to be their own boss, live debt-free, take care of their kids' college fund, or simply donate to charity. Let's discuss the direct sales marketplace and bring it into proper perspective as it relates to the well-known and respected industries. 5 Links is a direct selling company, and the direct selling industry in the past 10 years has single-handedly produced more self-made millionaires than the movie industry, the music industry, and the NFL combined. As you can see, all three industries together represent less than 23% of the colossal direct sales marketplace worldwide, bringing in $167 billion in sales annually. The industry injects more than $30 billion annually into the U.S. economy. Millionaires are the fastest growing minority in all of North America, and leading that charge by a large margin is the direct selling industry. It creates a level playing field for entrepreneurs with a burning desire to do above average things. New York's best-selling author Paul Zane Filzer, an American economist and social entrepreneur, wrote a book called The Next Millionaires. He says, and I quote, "The number of U.S. millionaires doubled in the 90s. The economy is now creating 1 million millionaires a year since 2006, and this trend will increase and soon double in the coming years. An ordinary person has a level playing field like never before, especially if you are in direct sales, technology, home-based business, and product distribution. This enormous, undermined powerhouse of an industry has created such an impact on the U.S. economy that in 2013, the Direct Selling Association, along with 80 members from coast to coast, ranging from Florida all the way to California, let their elected officials on Capitol Hill know how impactful their small business through direct sales has been to their family lives and their local community. The Direct Selling Proclamation and Compact was signed by each elected official and accepted. I'm proud to say that I too have signed this Direct Selling Proclamation and Compact, which certifies that as a direct seller, I promise to uphold the highest standards of customer service and constantly working to create a better life for myself, my family, and those around us. Please see the short clip on Capitol Hill when the DSA ventured out to make a stand for our powerful industry.
Whereas direct selling is a vital and integral part of the United States economy, with more than 15.9 million Americans engaged in direct selling and $31 billion in annual sales. And whereas direct selling empowers individuals from all walks of life. You know, I think there's no more important thing that any business or industry or group of citizens can do than come to Congress and talk to our policymakers, our lawmakers, the people who work for them about themselves. And of course, when you're the direct selling industry and you've got almost 16 million people across the country who are engaged in this wonderful activity, it's absolutely vital that members of Congress and policymakers know our stories.
What inspired us to come to this event is how many people that we are going to be able to visit with and truly give insight to the type of people that are attracted to this industry and what we're all here to accomplish.
I came to the summit because I think it's very important to get the message to Congress that we are an important group of independent business owners.
I want Congress to know that this is our livelihood. We work really hard in direct sales and we're changing lives every single day.
I'm very passionate about direct sales. I know how it's affected me and my family and so many of the people on my team. And so I'm just excited to make sure that we raise awareness of the impact of direct sales.
To be able to educate legislators as to what our process is and how it can bless other people's lives, I think is a really important idea.
The voice of the citizens, the voices of individuals make a difference to these lawmakers.
The name of our direct selling company is 5 Links. The 5 Links principles are vision, integrity, opportunity, freedom, and success. 5 Links was founded in 2001. The co-founders have 60 plus years of experience. We were featured in the Inc. 500 and the Inc. 5000 8 years straight. We have a 50,000 square foot world headquarters up in Rochester, New York. The company puts its representatives first and get a chance to meet the ownership of the company. The co-founder and CEO, Mr. Craig Jerabek, co-founder and executive vice president of marketing, Mr. Jeb Tyler, co-founder and executive vice president of sales, Mr. Jason Guck. Here's some third-party credibility on the company. Since 2006, we've been featured on the Rochester Top 100 and hit #1 on that list in 2012. Since 2006, we've been inducted into the honor roll for being an 8-time honoree on the Inc. 5000, featured on the Direct Selling News Global Chart since 2012. I've also been featured in the Your Business at Home magazine as well as the Success from Home magazine. Let's discuss the opportunity. Timing and positioning are truly the keys to success. I grew up thinking that in order to become successful, you needed to have multiple degrees or know people in high places. That may carry some truth for the middle class, but not when becoming rich or wealthy. Robert Kiyosaki wrote a book called Why the A Students Work for the C Students and Why the B Students Work for the Government. So it's all about timing and positioning. And if you can predict what the next major trends are before the masses do and get in position, you can't miss success. Let's take a look at past wealth trends up to current. In the 1980s, this was the boom of the PC industry. Before this industry became of age, most people relied on typewriters to type up documents, but entrepreneurs like Bill Gates, Michael Dell, and Steve Jobs saw the shift before the masses did, got into position, and became billionaires. In the mid-1980s, this was the deregulation of long distance. Most of us remember the days of the AT&T monopoly and the crazy 60-second billing. The government stepped in, signed a bill, deregulated this monopoly, which brought about choices for consumers. And once again, the smart entrepreneurs like Clyson and Jacob Brown, original founders of the Brown Telephone Company, now known as Sprint, are the billion-dollar players, simply because they got in position and they had the right timing. In the mid-1980s again, most of us remember this big brick cell phone, but they weren't affordable to the masses and they were looked at as a luxury item back then. Well, today, most of us carry around smartphones that could fit in our pocket, and it's affordable, and they're an extension of our daily lives while viewed as a necessity and no longer a luxury. In the 1990s, before the internet, libraries and phone books were the only place that you could go to get information on topics of focus, whether it's looking up a local phone number for a bite to eat or it's doing some research for school. Today, entrepreneurs that recognize opportunity in the digital age, like Sergey Brin and Larry Page, the founders of Google, are the ones that profit the most. I took a quote from Larry Page and it says, basically, our goal is to organize the world's information and to make it universally acceptable and useful. In achieving this goal, Google's annual revenue last year surpassed $50 billion. Once again, timing and positioning in full effect. In the 2000s, it was VoIP, which is Voice over Internet Protocol. This simply means your home phone went digital. It's evident when almost every major communications company, from AT&T to Verizon to Sprint, Comcast, are all offering digital phone service. Why? Because they understand the concept of trends mixed with timing and positioning. And in the 2010s, I'm sure everybody's heard of this cliche. There's an app for that. I took an excerpt from Bloomberg, October 2013, and it says, Apple's iOS, the App Store, now has more than 1 million apps offered, up from 900,000 in June, and has generated $13 billion in revenue for developers since it was first introduced. The newest app billionaire, at the date of this recording, hails from the state of California by way of the Ukraine, Mr. Jan Koum. He built an app called WhatsApp, and his app was bought out by Facebook just a couple days ago for $19 billion. So Mr. Jan Koum, at the age of 37, is the world's newest billionaire. If you've missed any one of these past trends, the next 4 trends that I'm going to discuss is going to make the past trends look like a wading pool. Now what's taking place, and it's all about positioning and timing. There's so many people across all of North America scrambling to get them and their families in position to take full advantage of these next major wealth trends. The first one is the continued deregulation of energy, text marketing, healthcare, and wellness. Let's discuss these 4 trends in the next up and coming slides. First, let's discuss the 5 Links Energy Program and other services available for your home. Just like the deregulation of long distance and local calling, the final monopoly to fall happens to be the energy monopoly. Never has there been this amount of money made available to the average person. This deregulation has been estimated at over $500 billion. 5 Links has made a significant investment, which gives us a turnkey system to start marketing these energy services by helping people to save money immediately. Additional products and services offered for the home through 5 Links is home security, VoIP, high-speed internet and fiber video, as well as mobile phones and services. Next, let's discuss the 5 Links Text Alerts program and other services available for your business. Text marketing has become the new .com, with consumers sending more than 2 trillion text messages last year. This growth will continue over the up and coming years with no signs of slowing down. Currently a $48 billion U.S. market, and analysts doesn't believe we've scratched the surface yet. To see this in action, text 5 Links to 55469. Additional products and services offered for the business is energy, healthcare alternatives, satellite TV, payment solutions, and security systems. 5 Links also allows for you to market 5 Links Enhanced Care MD, affordable health care anytime, anywhere. With 44 million uninsured Americans, this allows for them to save time as well as money. Additional products and services for personal use through 5 Links: credit monitoring, ID theft protection, data protection, as well as tech support. 5 Links also offers products for your entertainment. We offer an exclusive tablet with an Android operating system, very light and agile, and comes with a USB, HDMI, and flash card slot. Additional 5 Links products for your entertainment: satellite TV, a portable charger, Bluetooth speaker that's called the Power Play. It should be evident to you now that 5 Links has created a substantial footprint in the telecommunications and energy marketplace with our track record of success. For more than a decade, we've aligned ourselves with some of the largest names in both industries and became a household name ourselves. Having said that, 5 Links has now ventured out into unquestionably the largest industry today, the multi-trillion-dollar health and wellness arena. Once again, 5 Links understands timing, positioning, and alliance. A natural products giant with a stellar track record in the health and wellness division approached us with a product line and a reputation that we just couldn't ignore. After the meeting of the masterminds took place, we formed a $62 million partnership with Chromadex. Chromadex is a publicly traded company based in Irvine, California, which immediately got picked up by mainstream media and was written up in the Wall Street Journal. Chromadex is an innovative natural products company that provides proprietary ingredients and science-based solutions to the dietary supplement, food and beverage, animal health, cosmetic, and pharmaceutical industries. Chromadex has exclusive worldwide rights to the manufacturing of numerous high-end natural products and ingredients. The first product we offer from this long list provided is the Montevita Gourmet Coffee. Just to highlight a few nutritional ingredients, this coffee contains MTC oil, assists with weight loss, appetite suppressant, absorption of essential nutrients. Ramon seeds contains protein, fiber, and minerals, powerful antioxidants, vitamins A, B, C, and E, with more products to come. Please be sure to view a short clip we've prepared for you with Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz speaks and raves about the MTC oil found in our Montevita gourmet coffee and how extremely potent it is for your body. Let's now talk compensation. Building a successful direct sales business is very similar to the corporate structure, which has been deemed the norm in the world of business dating back to the 1800s. In society's defense, most are simply uneducated on the direct sales business model, so it's immediately shunned or referred to as a pyramid or a get-rich-quick scheme. The proper cliche to use here should be, you should never throw stones if you live in a glass house, as most fail to realize that working a job puts you at the bottom of somebody else's pyramid. I'll explain. Most employees are proud and sometimes boast about working for a Fortune 500 or a well-established company, yet fail to realize that previously a bold risk-taking entrepreneur was typically a C student throughout school, had an idea to start a business and earn profits for his or her family. Taking this risk makes them the CEO or the owner of the corporation. A business plan was put in place solely to secure their family's financial future. Everyone else that comes along after the fact is merely a pawn in their game of chess and is considered disposable to the company if they aren't in line with the original plans put in place. Most Fortune 500 companies hire one president, 2 or more vice presidents, 3 to 5 directors, and the list goes all the way down to the blue-collar workers. There's nothing wrong with this structure, and it's very attractive to the person that doesn't want anything more than just a stable paycheck every 2 weeks. Employees must realize that certain rules and limitations come with this choice of earning income, and here are a few. Meeting the demands of a boss. You don't own your time. Daily commute to work. No job security. Waking up early. Building somebody else's dream. Set amount of holidays and vacation time. You're always at the mercy of your employer for time off. And this next one doesn't pertain to everyone, but childcare, cost of having somebody else raise your children, calling you with updates on them walking, talking, smiling, and the list goes on. On the other hand, the direct selling model dates back to the early 1900s. Sarah Breedlove, known as Madam C.J. Walker, was an American entrepreneur and philanthropist regarded as the first female self-made millionaire in America. Madam C.J. Walker is one of the earliest pioneers of the direct selling method of product distribution. In 1905, she developed her own hair care products and started her own company, the Madam C.J. Walker Manufacturing Company, to manufacture and distribute these products. Walker encouraged other black women to leave unpromising careers as poorly paid washerwomen and maids to become Walker agents and earn commissions selling various hair care products directly to the consumer. Madam C.J. Walker's genius was recognized for her contribution to the direct selling industry on August 19, 2006 in Cincinnati. So, in the direct selling business model, you are now the CEO of your company, following the footsteps of Madam C.J. Walker and all Fortune 500 company CEOs. You build a team of agents, which creates financial leverage for you and your family. There are no limits to how big or how small you can build a company because it's yours. So as an example, you look for the best of the best, and let's just say that it starts with you and you recruit 3 agents, which turns into 9, and this duplicates all the way down through infinity. The difference is we're not hiring employees, but we're hiring CEOs of their own company within your network of independent business owners. This means they will take ownership just like you would in building a business. This is also different from traditional business because you now leverage your time and maximize your income. No longer are you solely responsible for your income, but many others are as well. This is what creates true financial freedom and leverage. The advantages of this business model are no payroll, no employees, no commute, more tax advantages, own your time again, don't answer to a boss, watch your children grow and become more involved in their lives, and true financial security and stability. Okay, let's look at a hypothetical example of earning potential using this business model. Keep in mind, this is a residual example. In most sales professions, a one-time commission is paid out, but 5 Links pays every month for the life of the customers paying their bills. This form of compensation is called residual, similar to songwriters and book writers earning royalties on the work they've done one time. So, let's say that you develop a team of 20 agents, which were trained to acquire 20 billing customers each, and your average commission per customer is 50 cents. That generates $200 a month for you in residual income. Nothing to write home about or alert the spouse, I guess. But what happens when you add a 0 to the team total, making it 200 agents? The residual income now increases to $2,000 a month. Remember, the earning potential is unlimited, as we have current agents with team 10 times the size of this example. The true question is, how much do you want to earn? 5links also pays a weekly leadership bonus as your team of agents grow and develops. These bonuses range from $25 all the way up to $175 per new qualified agent that joins your team. Whether you've personally sponsored them or not, the difference in pay is based on your position in the pay plan. Once you achieve the position of Senior Vice President, it has its benefits. 5,000 stock options. The company allows you to go to bmwusa.com, customize the BMW the way that you want it, and the company picks up payments on the BMW for you. Global Links bonus, annual all expense paid vacation, as well as a monthly expense account. As a Platinum Senior Vice President, it also has its benefits. 5links allows you to go to bentley.motors.com, customize the Bentley the way that you want it, and they pick up a $4,000 a month Bentley car note. You also participate in the Platinum Bonus Pool. January of every year, this bonus pool is divvied up amongst all Platinum Senior Vice Presidents, as displayed here in a photo. With 5,000 stock options, as well as you guys can see, it comes with some custom jewelry. For men, diamond-studded ring, and for women, the diamond-studded pendant. Currently, the top position in the pay plan is called Diamond Senior Vice President, and it has its benefits. They give you $300,000 just for earning the position as a bonus, and then $10,000 a month, which is a lifestyle allowance. 5links offers 2 starting positions to become an agent. Customer representative, which is a $99 startup. You'll market all the products and services, but at this position, you only make money on your personal efforts. You can build a team, but you would make no overrides on your team's productivity. Therefore, you will not participate in customer acquisition bonuses, open line bonuses, or the quick start bonus, which is potentially leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table. The second position is called Independent Marketing Representative, or IMR, which is a $249 startup. You market all the products and the services, and you make overrides as your organization grows and develops. At this position, you also participate in all the bonuses that 5links has to offer. Wrapping up the presentation, this is the quick start bonus and a perfect way for you to double your initial investment almost immediately. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1, you personally acquire 10 customer points and recruit 2 agents or 2 IMRs and help them to get 4 customer points each. If you do this in your first 30 days, you've doubled your investment and earned $500. Training and support is essential to having success in any business. We offer local, regional, and international training events as shown here on this image, personal website training, 5links University, as well as business reporting. At this point in the presentation, we typically have 3 different types of people. Person number 1, you're very excited. You could not wait for me to stop talking because you're ready to get going as you recognize trends and you understand timing and positioning. To you, I would say get an IMR application filled out immediately, and we'll schedule a game plan meeting with you to get you off to a fast start. Person number 2, you like what you see, but you may have a couple of questions that you need answered before making that decision to get started with us. Well, hang in there, because at the very end of this video, we're actually going to display a quick start training as well as a frequently asked questions section. So be sure to get all your questions answered by somebody who's qualified to get those questions answered for you if you don't find them in the frequently asked questions section. Person number 3, this is just not your cup of tea. I really want to thank you for spending the last 20 plus minutes with us viewing this presentation, but at least support the person that thought enough about you and try one or more of their services while saving yourself some money. So in closing, as I've stated at the beginning of this presentation, timing and positioning is a key element to achieving success. If what I've shared with you over the last 20 minutes makes sense to you, get started today. You will be assigned a personal team leader to work with you to sit down and schedule out that game plan meeting, but be sure to get a chance to watch the quick start video. It's only about 5 minutes short, just so that you get off to a fast start. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you at one of our up-and-coming international events. Make it a great day.